It's Friday, finally, June 27th, 2008. I'm James Kotecki. Welcome to the show. Yesterday, the Supreme Court ruled that the District of Columbia's ban on handguns was unconstitutional. Now, rather than delve into the legal intricacies of the decision issued by this mysterious third branch of government, let's talk about what it means for the presidential race. Now, John McCain actually signed a friend of the court brief opposing the D.C. gun ban, but Barack Obama's position, well, that's a little harder to gauge. Last year, he told the Chicago Tribune that he thought the D.C. handgun ban was constitutional, but he has since backed away from that statement. Obama has also said he would protect the constitutional rights of gun owners, hunters, and sportsmen because he knows that what works in Chicago may not work in Cheyenne. Now, some have noticed that this language echoes that of another politician who made gun owners queasy, Rudy Giuliani, whose website during the primary stated Rudy understands that what works in New York doesn't necessarily work in Mississippi or Montana. Now, I think it's a solid argument. What works to win local elections doesn't necessarily work when you're running for president. Now, John McCain and the RNC want to use this as a big old projectile-driven wedge issue, especially in gun-clinging bitter states like Pennsylvania. And they'll have some help from the National Rifle Association, which will run ads in an attempt to define Obama as an advocate of Chicago-style gun control. But that label may backfire. When I think of Chicago-style gun control, I think of guys named Bugsy and Rocco protecting a shipment of bootleg hooch from the coppers with a couple of submachine guns, which I have to admit is kind of cool. So the Republicans are trying to tear the Obama candidacy apart. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is trying to prop it up. The two appeared together at a fundraiser yesterday with Clinton's biggest donors, and they will appear today in the town of Unity, New Hampshire. Subtle, I know. The Obama campaign is encouraging its donors to help pay off Clinton's campaign debt, and the AP reports that the Obamas even contributed a personal $4,600 check. That's too little too late, Senator Obama. If only your contribution had come a little earlier, things might have been different. Well, that's it for today's hit. Check out Politico.com/nothing for more stories. And don't worry, I wouldn't worry so much about Chicago-style gun control as I would about Kotecki-style mind control. Right here on Kotecki TV.